Hello, Winx fans. Jinx here, and today we're going to talk about the whitewashing that's got many fans in Winx very uncomfortable. I had this topic requested, so I'm going to tackle this with the best ability that I can. It's not a cute topic, so let's go. So, in the beginning of the show, the creator of Winx said he based Bloom off of Britney Spears, Stella off of Cameron Diaz, Tekna off of Pink, Musa off of Lucy Liu, Aisha slash Layla off of Beyonce, and Flora off of Jennifer Lopez, who is a Latina woman. And I know that Winx doesn't always take place on Earth, and the characters aren't from Earth, so therefore they can't be Asian or African American or whatever. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that Musa ain't an Asian girl. Like, you know that Winx is designed to reach out to girls in our world based off of the ones here. So, for argument's sake, Bloom is a white girl, Stella is a white girl, Musa's an Asian girl, Layla slash Aisha is a black girl, like African American girl, and but the one in question is Flora. So we know that the creator based her character off of Jennifer Lopez, and that in the states for season one, many people felt that Flora was the black girl or biracial girl of the group, and more so because back in that time, unlike today, there weren't that many Latina girls of color on the on cartoon shows. It was very rare. I mean, heck, it was kind of uncommon sometimes to even see black characters on shows. So that was most people's opinion. But what was nice about Flora, she had a very racially ambiguous character look to her. She had the very sharp Asian eyes, kind of like Musa, but she had the tan skin. So many people of color in the States really looked up to her. But then again, many people looked up to Flora in general. Because she was the girl that wore pink. She was like a Disney princess. She was very sweet, non confrontational. And these are many aspects many girls in this day and age look up to. It's an archetype that's classic, the innocent, sweet one. Um, it's like kind of like Princess Peach almost. The list goes on and on. Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Many girls love that. Stella's the fashionista. Bloom is the leader, like Blossom kind of. Musa's the street but sweet one. Aisha's got a very athletic and almost even a strong black girl type of personality. Kind of like Beyonce. And Tekna is the techie, nerdy girl. And all these are great archetypes that many fans look up to. But let's keep moving on. We all know this is supposed to reach out to many different girls. And growing up as a gay guy myself, I used to watch the show with my sisters, and we loved it. And so, for the most part, in all the 2D, through seasons 1 through 7, Flora has had tan skin, very similar to my own. Um, However, when the show started going 3D, we noticed that her skin just lost all of its melanin. Same thing with Aisha, at least for in the beginning. But we kind of gave it a free pass because, it was the first time we got to see them in 3D. It was extremely exciting. And they were just getting started. So, whatever. As time went on, they fixed Aisha's skin and it was more melanated. However, Flora did not get the same treatment, which was kind of strange because she flat out just looked very white. And it was kind of cringeworthy because I'm like, how could you fix one of the girls of color but not the other? So that was weird. So moving on, the show had a spin-off series called World of Winx. And in the show, it was another cringeworthy moment where Flora was completely white and Aisha, she looked like Flora's original skin color. And there are many fans that will sit here and tell you, "Oh, it's the art style." That like the white it's not whitewashing, it's an art style, which is complete BS. I can't believe that they actually felt comfortable saying that it's okay to lighten up people's skin tones if it's an art style. And two, the fact that if you watch the show, there are characters in the show that are dark skin, and they're actually the respective skin tones of Flora and Aisha. So that argument's invalid again about the art style. So, anyways, There were other few changes too that weren't super important. Like Tecna's hair went from like pink to purple. Like doesn't really matter. But this show is from Italy. Winx is like the Sailor Moon of Italy. It's the magical girl genre from there, and it's very popular. I don't know how what their ethics are on colors, but us in the States, we do not like when our characters are lightened up. We don't have many amazing examples in cartoon shows, at least back then. It's gotten a lot better now, especially with Disney. Like, we have Moana and Tatiana and Mulan, and um, there's a lot more girls of color now. But the point being, to give us Flora with tan skin through 7 seasons and then basically say she's the reverse equivalency of Ariana Grande, where Ariana Grande gets darker and darker and darker. Now Flora somehow gets lighter and lighter and lighter. And even the toys are reflecting this. So that's another strange thing going on. But going back to World of Winx, um, she just lost all skin color, and people like to say it's an art style. That's not okay. Um, for those characters of color, is that a kitty? You see him playing with the fish tank. For those of us who are of color, we really love our superheroes and magical girls and characters of color because a lot of the times there are dozens of white characters out there. Like in the MCU for the Marvel movies, we finally got the Black Panther as a main lead character of color. We finally got, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. There's kind of certain archetypes, and a lot of the times our white counterparts of each genre are more so represented. Like for example, with Winx, they're going to represent white girls more so. In Marvel Cinematic Universe, a lot of the times they represent white straight men. A lot of the time more, and it's just a bit sad because with World of Winx doing that, it really was a slap in the face to all the fans of color. Even Nickelodeon, back when Winx was owned by Nickelodeon, wanted to try to get as close as they could with the voice actors matching the girls. And like Aisha, who was voiced by Kiki Palmer, a black woman, got to voice a black character. And Flora's voice actress also had a Latina voice actress. And I'm extremely happy that Latina girls have a magical girl to look up to. We have a couple magical girls that are black. We have plenty of ones that are white and Asian. However, I don't know a single magical girl that is Latina. So that was an amazing thing Winx was doing there. And they were also making her the one who wears pink, and she's like I said, that Disney trope that many girls look up to. And she wasn't the streetwise Latina girl. I mean, we love our streetwise characters, but usually with minority characters, you either have to be the strong one or you're the streetwise one, and they don't give us many opportunities to be anything other than that. So it was really special to have a girl of color that could be like what Princess Aurora, Princess Peach, that archetype that usually is designated for the white girl with the golden hair and the pink dress. Like that was actually given to Flora. So that was really innovating for the time because we didn't really see a lot of that. So, anyways, moving on, many fans kind of considered World of Winx, the one where Flora was white, non-canon. So it's debatable. Depends on who you ask. And it's an interesting feat because I feel like the Flora is debatably, without question, in the top 3 most popular of the Winx girls. Depending on who you ask, she is the most popular girl of the Winx. I'll let you guys settle that in the comments who you think is the most popular. But it's just funny how the more popular she got, the more they decided to try to like lighten her up over time. So, anyways, now that we're in the season 8 of Winx that just came out, many fans are really ticked because the first images we saw of Flora and Aisha were completely white, and once again they like to say it's the art style, but Aisha looked just like Bloom. She had like red hair, white skin, and a blue outfit, and Flora looked like pretty much like Stella or Bloom, but like in a pink outfit. It was pretty bad. And the art style is not resonating with a lot of fans. I mean, obviously some like it. That's great. But the trailer for the show came out, and Aisha seems like she's got her skin color intact. Some people say it's a little lighter. I didn't notice that. It's just a trailer. The show is not out yet. But Flora's completely a white woman. There's like zero ethnic features there. A lot of the ethnic features for the girls of color got removed. Musa, who is a Asian character, she used to have very sharp, distinct eyes. Now they're very round to match the other girls of the show. So she looks like a white girl. Um, Aisha had very full lips and dark hair, and now they made her hair more so red and toned down the shape of her lips. So it's kind of and some people even say she looks a little lighter. I didn't notice that. Like I said, we can look at pictures and compare, obviously, but it's for the most part, she does look like a black girl, in my opinion. Um, Flora, however, does not have her sharp eyes. She does not have her melanated skin, and it's a shame how they just kind of took that away. Um, it's actually really weird right now because in the Winx comics, Flora does maintain her skin color, and even them at Rainbow aren't even sure what's really going on. But there was a decision to make her lighter, and it's odd because many people are like, "Oh, there's some people out there that are like, oh, wasn't she always white?" I mean, no, she's been this color for 7 seasons. Are we trying to say she's giving us the opposite of Ariana Grande? Like for 7 seasons straight, she just had tan skin, and then just a season later, she decided to not get tanned all of a sudden. Is that what we're saying? Whereas Ariana Grande is somehow getting darker and darker and darker as time goes on with her skin, despite being very pale when she first came out. I'm kidding. But point being is, I don't know if this is racist or not. What I do know is it's very having girls of color on your show does not absolve you from the damage it does for whitewashing. Winx has had a few episodes that were very shaky in the past where Bloom, who was a white girl in season one, grabbed a black girl by her hair. And that's a no-no by American standards. It's not okay. That's not cool. Like I said, I don't know what Italy's standards of race and ethnicity are, but here in the States, it's very insulting, it's very offensive, it's very sad, and let's just hypothetically say that Flora is still Latina in Winx. So it's not racist, because there's plenty of Latina girls that have very light complexions. It's still colorism. There's a very big, profound message across, not just in the US, but across the world, that lighter skin means you're more prettier or more beautiful. And it's not okay. When girls of color watch that and see that, that makes plenty of girls shrink. That makes many girls seem they need to that feel they need to change themselves. And I know Winx is not like the epitome of like girl power and progress. I mean, everybody's waists are like this thin. Like, but the point being is they did have something very special and they took it away. And they're feeding the narrative that like you know lighter skin she need to be changed and fixed to be made better, and that's not okay. That's not okay at all. That sends a very profound wrong message that I'm confused about, because while you have many amazing characters of color, when you do this to them, that doesn't absolve you for having, a black girl on the show. That you kind of like cancel each other out, negate it. Like, oh, we have a black girl, but by the way, we whitewashed another one. It's like, so that's my 2 cents on it. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think, but I really hope that I did the Winx fandom of color justice by posting this. I wanted to make sure I got this one right, and especially the allies and just all of Flora fans. I think we all know what it is. But please let me know in the comments below what you think. That's me, Jinx, signing out.